Hello, welcome to my channel. So in the last video I covered installing VirtualBox on Windows 11. So this is my VirtualBox uh, uh, program running on my Windows 11 operating system. So you can see here this is my VirtualBox version 7.0. So now in this video I'm going to cover how you can install operating system on this VirtualBox, as a virtual machine, right? On the top of Windows. So I'm going to take Ubuntu Server as a operating system, and I'm going to install this Ubuntu Server on my this VirtualBox. Yeah, so to download, so for the installing any VM on this VirtualBox, right? You need particularly the OS image file, right? So the image is nothing but the file which contain all the required data or the files required for the OS installation, right? So that is called as image file. So let me go here. So I will mention Ubuntu server download. Okay, so again Ubuntu is just a Linux flavor, we can say, just like Red Hat Linux. Ubuntu is again open source Unix system, Unix or Linux system, right? So here Ubuntu server download. So this is the link, right? So just go here. Okay, so here you will see there is a two we can say two categories for the Ubuntu operating system. One is desktop and then the server. So the desktop is where uh, the Ubuntu will have a GUI, right? You have a UI, and you can just easily use it, easily navigate, or easily interact with the operating system. But in this example, I'm going to use Ubuntu server. The reason behind is very simple thing is if you go to a desktop and if you see the download size, right, this is the Ubuntu latest version of desktop server or desktop operating system. It has a 6 GB, right? But whereas if you go to the server and with the same version, you can size is just 2.7 GB, right? So because this Ubuntu server is just meant for a server purpose, okay? So it don't have any GUI or don't have any desktop features, right? You have to just work on the this operating system with the command, right? So yeah, so I'm downloading this. Let's download this. Download. So clicking on this button. Yeah. Okay. So it is asking for sign up, but is again optional. Yeah. So my download is getting started. Okay. So let's wait to get this file downloaded. Okay. And then we can install it. So so due to some internet issue, not sure, but my download get failed on Chrome browser. So um, I try my favorite tool, that is free download manager, to download this Ubuntu server, and I have successfully downloaded this file, that is Ubuntu live server, right? Having 2.57 GB size. Yeah. So now let's go ahead and let's try to install this operating system, that is Ubuntu server, into a VirtualBox. Yes, so this is my VirtualBox, and there's an option, right? New. So just click on new. So this uh, new window will open. That is the creation of, that is the basically a way to you can create a virtual machine on this VirtualBox. Yeah. So I'm giving the virtual machine name as Ubuntu server. Okay. And let me give that version also, 24. And this is the folder default. So I'm keeping as it is. So let me select the IS image file. Okay, this is the server which I downloaded. So yeah, so you can see here that automatically the type is selected. Linux version is this, right? Ubuntu 64-bit. So I'm just clicking this option, keep unattended installation. So I'll be installing this manually. Okay, there is an option where VirtualBox shows you that unattended installation, where VirtualBox will try installing automatically without your manual interaction. Okay, but I will be choosing this for now. So let's see it next. Yeah, so here is the important window. So you need to give the hardware specification for this virtual machine, right? So by default it is selected base memory, right? It's 2 GB, right? And the processors, right? So if you go to the download page, right, just on the server side, in the little bit scroll, you will see system requirements for this Ubuntu server, right? So it is a minimum requirement is just you will need 1 gigahertz processor, 1 GB system memory, 5 GB free hard disk drive space. Okay, this is the minimum things. So for better purpose, I'm giving here some around 4 GB memory. Okay, and then here CPU I will give 2 CPUs. Okay, then click on the next. Again, this you can change later on also. So click on next, create a virtual hard disk. Okay, so this is the hard disk size, right? So I'm giving right now as a 30 GB, right? So click on the next. So this is the summary it will show. So I'm creating a machine with the name Ubuntu Server 24. My machine folder, my ISO image will be like this, which is correct path and where stuff. Yeah, hardware, base memory, 30 GB, right? So finish. Yep, we have successfully created a machine, right? Virtual machine. But yeah, still installation of Ubuntu is still pending. Yeah, so we will start at. All right, let's start this virtual machine. So right click on the Ubuntu server, start, normal start. So here you can see in the notification section of the right side of this window where it says your machine is getting power on. Yeah, and we have able to start the Ubuntu virtual machine. So now we will have couple of steps to install the Ubuntu server. So I'm selecting here default option, install the Ubuntu server. So this is the separate window open for this virtual machine. So let me zoom out or maximize the screen. So this initial uh, configuration will be get initialized by the Ubuntu server IS image. Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so here is the first step, that is we have to manually select the option of language. So I'm just putting enter. Yeah, so here the next keyboard layout. So by default it will automatically show this option, relevant option. So just click on done. So not click, just enter, as you won't have mouse interaction, as this is just a command based option. So here it is showing here. Uh, so just press up and down keys so that we can get option, like let's say I'm on Ubuntu server. So there is options, two options, select the base. So first is default Ubuntu server, right? So I have uh, which is by default selected. So just click on done. Then this is related to required for internet connectivity. So just click on done. Proxy server, I don't want to put any proxy address. So click on enter done. Now it will check whether internet is accessible from this virtual machine. So just wait for some second here. Yeah, and you can just click on done. Okay, so here is the option, right? So as we have selected hard disk size of 30 GB. So this is the hard disk size it's showing, right? So I'm selecting this option, use enter disk, and just clicking on done, entering the done. Now it will automatically create partition for us. So this is the root partition, right? It's around having 30 GB, boot is 2 GB, right? And free space. So it is already giving a free space, right? So let's see. Let me change this option, right? Okay. I think I don't want to change this option. I am keeping the default option as it is. So this is the partition size, right? So click and enter, done. So this is again confirmation. Yeah, continue. Okay, so here you have to enter your user details, right? The user which going to connect this machine, right? So I'm just putting name as version. Server name is my Ubuntu server. So username is Arjun. Password I'm putting as developer. Okay, done. So this is an option. So skip for now. We don't want to go with the Ubuntu Pro right now. Continue. Install OpenSSH server. So I'm not going to install for this OpenSSH server right now. So I don't want to select this option. So I'm just clicking entering done. Okay, and here is the list, right? So these are some snaps which are available and asking to select some of the space, right? Again, I don't want to select this right now, so I'm just keeping default option and just entering done. Yeah, and now your actual installation will get started. So you have to wait for some time here to make installation happen. So you can see here it is installing kernel right now. So let's wait for few minutes on this step. Okay, all right. So after waiting for a few minutes, we have this option that is um, before log and full logs and cancel update and reboot. So basically now, uh, yeah, now reboot now is also option coming. So it installed it successfully and also it installed security updates also. So both things are completed. So I'm just entering the reboot now, selecting reboot now and entering. Okay, so now my virtual machine is getting rebooted. So it shows failed unmounting. Okay, so I'm just entering this thing. Yeah, so once I enter it, so let's see what is coming now. Okay, great. I think we have installed successfully. So, oops. Let me again put my username. Username is Arjun and password is this. Yep. And we can see here we have successfully able to log in. Let me clear this screen. Sorry, so clear. So we can use clear command, right? So on Windows it is CLS, but on Linux it is clear, right? And I can see this is my path. Okay, and I can put this command. Who am I? Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. So we have successfully installed Ubuntu server and it is now running. Thank you for watching.